Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn that a refrigerator is leaking water and we want to know what to check first. As you know, if you're watching any of my videos, I like to keep it simple. So we're going to start with the top 5 reasons that most likely causes refrigerators to leak. The top 5 reasons that causes most refrigerators to leak are damaged or loose water inlet valve, a clogged defrost drain, a water tank assembly, number 4, water filter installed incorrectly. Believe it or not, it happens a lot. Or number 5, water filter housing cracked or broken, especially those that are at the front bottom that we call the kick plate. So where is the leak in this particular refrigerator? Well, it's actually in the water filter housing, which for this particular model is in the kick plate at the front at the bottom. All you need to do is open the front panel, and what you're going to need to do at this point is to remove the kick plate. Now, of course, I am holding the camera and operating with one hand. So I've loosened the kick plate, removed the water filter, and all you need to do at that point is just slide it forward. Now, a big tip here, guys, for those of you that do not know, the easiest way to remove a front toe or kick plate is to open both doors on a side-by-side. Once you have removed the kick plate, all you need to do is close both doors on the refrigerator, and then you will need to remove 2 screws that are holding the bracket of the water filter housing. The size of those are usually 5/16, and again, for those of you that have watched any of my videos, I like to keep it simple, so I use a Bosch cordless drill. And all you need to do is loosen and take out those 2 5/16" screws, set them to the side. After you have removed the screws, then the next step, I would suggest that you unplug the refrigerator. And what we're about to do there is go to the back, and we're going to remove the back bottom panel. These are usually 1/4" screws. You're looking at somewhere between 6 and 8 screws, because our next step will be to get to the inlet valve, the water inlet valve. Once we remove the screws, this is of course the back panel. Some of them are made of cardboard, some of them are made of metal. Once you have removed that, now we have access to the water inlet valve. On this particular model, it is to the right by the condenser fan motor. You will remove 2 1/4" screws, and you will loosen those, take those out, so that you will have a little more room, and you're going to need that so that you can connect the new water filter housing. A big tip here, guys, is that these water lines are extremely short and sometimes a little hard to handle. They only make them long enough to go from the back of the water inlet valve to the front of the water filter housing. As I said earlier, this is a little tight, so be prepared for that. You have 2 water lines, a 5/16 and a 1/4 water line. It's hard to confuse them. Of course, the 5/16 is the largest one, and then the 1/4 is the bottom. Most of the water lines have a locking tab, as you see here. This one has a red one. The bottom one has been removed. All you need to do is use needle nose pliers, pull the locking tab out, and then you're going to use pliers to press against the water filter housing to release it. Sometimes, guys, again, it can be a little bit tough, but you just have to be patient. Now, when you start to install the new one, it really is no particular order. I like to go from the bottom to the top, totally up to you. And then I like to use a small flathead screwdriver to use on the spacers to ensure that it's locked and secure, even before I replace that locking tab. That's a habit I use even when I'm also installing inlet valves. After you have installed the new water filter housing, make sure the lines are secure. Then you just go in reverse order, put in your two 5/16 inch screws, put in the new water filter. Also make sure you check with the customer, or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, that you ensure that that water filter is new or has been replaced recently. The next step is to reinstall the water filter with the screws and the back plate, and always check your work. Remember, this refrigerator would not make ice and it would not dispense water. And as you can see here, it is dispensing water. Also, another tip, I like to at least test 3 full glasses of water to remove any air out of those lines. And then just replace the kick plate, replace the back panel that covers the compressor and the condenser fan motor and the inlet valve. And then this job is completed. Thanks again for watching my video. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll help you in any way we can. And as always, if you have not subscribed, subscribe, hit the like button, be blessed, and be encouraged.